sorry.
Yeah, I'm stand by here, because that will actually...
Is that better?
Yeah.
So, I've been an Avon rep since campaign 1 2006. So back then campaign 1 was between Christmas and New Year. So I was working full time at the time, and the area manager came out and saw me on a Saturday, so she must have been desperate. And I took the books off her, and I remember reading through all the paperwork, thinking, oh my goodness, I've got to buy my books, I've got to pay £7.50 admin fee, and I'm going to make any money from this. I thought if I hadn't promised the girls at work I'm going to take a book in on Monday, I probably would have phoned back and said, oh, it's not going to be worth me doing it. But I did, and the girls at work were really grateful for getting a book because I'd not seen one for a while. And I was in the process of buying my first house at the time, so I thought any bit of extra money will come in handy when I've got a mortgage to pay. So I thought, you know what, why not? And actually I quite enjoyed it. I made friends from doing Avon because I became a sales leader with a very small team. I had a day off each week at work and I got to know people, and I was probably selling £200–300 a campaign and making a little bit of extra money. It wasn't my full-time income, but it was a nice bit of extra pocket money. I was never a big seller, I was never a big sales leader, but I enjoyed myself. And then 3 years ago, and a couple of months, Avon opened the online store. By this time I'd got a little boy who at the time was 2 years old, so I'd done my maternity leave for 13 months and gone back to the full-time job, which meant commuting 60 miles each way to get to work. So I live about 10 miles north of here, and I was going down to Gloucester every day for my full-time job. And I remember getting a phone call at work one day saying, George, my little boy, had bumped his head at nursery. He was okay, but do you want to come and pick him up a little bit earlier? Yeah, I can be there, it'll be about 2 hours. And that was the time I thought, this isn't what life's about. And they're offering redundancies at work, so I put my hand up, me please, just, I can't do this anymore. I love the job, but it's not for someone with a family doing all those hours and working away and things. So that's my little boy, that's my job. So that was at Disneyland last year, because with this job I can have the school holidays off and we can do nice things. So 3 years ago I left my full-time job, 3 years May, and I thought, I've got to earn some money, I've still got a mortgage to pay. As much as I want to spend all the time with my little boy, I've still got to pay the bills. So the online store had come out a couple of months before, and I've not got an upline on direct to Avon, so I've got no one to turn to. And I know Tony said earlier about looking at YouTube. Someone in a training room had said they use YouTube when they're at the gym, so they're on the treadmill and they've got their YouTube on the video. I don't go to the gym, but in the back, in the back I put the YouTube videos on. And I was watching there, and I was watching a lot of the American reps because they'd had their stores a few years before us, so I got to lots of Emily Seacron, who does really well with their online store, and just watching video after video to see the sort of things that they do. And I just thought, I've got to make this work, or I've got to find another job. So 3 years down the line, just about to go on my second 50 holiday. So why online? There's no need to buy hundreds of brochures. I was the sort of person in the past too, with every great ambition, I'd buy a few hundred brochures and I'd see the weather and think, not today. And put it off. With online, you can do it when you want to. And you don't have to have the books. The products are all there online for you. Knocking on doors. When I'm doing my sales leader side of the business, I'm quite happy to knock the door and offer for someone an opportunity. But for some reason, I can't knock on a door and say, do you want to buy Avon? Do you want to look in a book? Because I feel like I'm asking them for money. And it's a confidence thing for me. It works for some people, but for me, I just can't get past that barrier to ask someone for money at the door. So online is perfect for someone like me, who's someone got out the house and doesn't want to knock on doors. And there's no time restrictions, so when you're working full time, it's quite awkward to try and fit deliveries into customers because they're not in when you're available. Whereas with online, you can post when it suits you. So if you're working full time, do a few posts in your lunch hour, do a few posts in the evening. If you've got kids, do you post when they're in bed or when they're at school. You can really do it when you want to. And there's no need to travel, you don't got to get in the car with all your products to go and deliver. Avon will do that for you. And you can sell anywhere in the UK. If someone in London bought some Avon from you, there's no way to go authorising to take it. But with Avon's model, they'll deliver it for us. And they've done all the hard work creating the website. I remember when I first started Avon, I saw a few people got websites who post their own products out. But I'm not a website designer. I couldn't design anything as fancy as Avon. And it was for free. It cost hundreds, perhaps thousands to get a website of that quality. And it's all there and it's free. Every product in the brochure and more are all there for you. So what did I do first? I shopped as a customer first. I thought, if I want people to use this website, I need to know how to use the website. If the customer asks me a question, I need to know. If they say, how do I return something, I need to know how to return something. And the customer service side isn't where I'd quite like it to be. If a customer's got a problem, they have to ring the call centre, they won't speak to me. But I'm sure Avon will work on that and we'll get better in the future. Think about whether you want to opt for representative delivery as well as direct delivery. So you've got the choice, you can do both or just direct delivery. When we first opened the stores, we had to do direct delivery as an option, and I was finding that I was rejecting quite a lot of orders because they just lived too far away. But on the flip side, it meant I built up a local customer base. So for someone new to Avon, if they can build up a local customer base who has probably gone on there because they want a book and they haven't got a rep, you can actually build quite a nice little customer base. So I've still got a few customers that get a book every campaign, and some of them were from ordering on the store who wanted a book. But now we just do direct delivery, just because I was rejecting so many orders that I couldn't deliver to. Don't get the emails from the store. So register as a customer. If Avon is sent in an offer to a customer, you'll get that as well, so you'll know about it. You don't have to wait for the weekly newsletter from Avon. You'll get that. So, social media. The big way I've built my online customer base is through social media, and there's all sorts of different platforms out there. So I know Howard said earlier you don't use Instagram much, but if someone's looking for Avon in Instagram, they're not going to find you, they're going to find someone who's on Instagram. So be across as much social media as you can, even if you're not particularly comfortable with one of the social media platforms. Just have a presence on there, just so people can contact you if they're looking for you as a person. Post the link to your store every day. The more it's out there, the more chance it's going to be found. If someone's looking for Avon, there's hundreds of thousands of Avon reps. You want it to be yours that's found. And use the link to your store rather than to a specific product on your store, because then you're repeating that same link over and over again. If you link to a particular product, if that product's not in the brochure in a few campaigns' time, that customer's just going to go to an error page. I know I'm going to looking to do something, so it goes to the category of that product, but the minute it goes to an error page, so you want them to go to your store. Promote something specific, don't just say shop Avon online. It's not going to draw people's attention. A lot of people have got the conception that Avon just sell makeup. I don't want Avon, I don't wear makeup. But there is so much more than that, so draw them into a particular product. When it's festival season, we've got that great trend edit flyer with all the festival products, so draw people who might not think of Avon for their festival, gems and that sort of thing. Turn them into an Avon customer. Social media centres, so on your store, Avon have put some great content on there, but there's not enough of it. So use it as an idea, but do your own thing as well. Make it personal. The ones from Avon, every other Avon rep's got access to. They're good, they give you an idea and somewhere to start, but do something to make it personal as well. And remember, standard delivery is free on your store when you spend £30. I generally find the majority of customers spend around the £30 mark to get that free delivery. We've got an offer on at the minute with £15 free delivery, and I've noticed my order sizes, I'm getting more orders, but the average order is dropping because they can get their delivery cheaper at a lower value. The customers like an offer, so promote that offer, promote the free delivery offer. If they're offering a free product for customers selling online, I think they did a handbag a few months ago and a beauty bag. If they bought online, promote that. Customers don't know about it unless you tell them. You can email your customers through your store, so every customer on there, they'll get an email as long as they've opted in, so you don't even who's opted in for GDPR, they'll only be on there if they've agreed to receive those emails. So let them know about it. Every other online shop sends you emails, so whenever you're ready for a shop. Facebook, I think that's the big one that most people are on. If you're only on one social media, it's going to be Facebook. So create a group or a page so you can attract your customers there, and you can add your shop now link as well. Consider creating a separate profile for your Facebook. I'm sure there's not going to be many people on here who have been blocked from posting on Facebook. It's too much. So if you create a separate profile, it doesn't interfere with your everyday Facebook profile if you want to share posts to groups and things like that. And I share mostly in the buying and selling group, so get yourself an account, pick a few towns, add gradually so Facebook don't block you, and then share those posts consistently. I'm in about 50 buying and selling groups across the country, and I post those 3 or 4 times every day. So I'm getting 150, 200 posts on Facebook every day. We're gradually building it up so I don't get blocked. And then I post about different things each time. So 3 or 4 unique posts times by 57 groups. And these buying and selling groups move so quickly with people adding their items on there that your posts will just get lost. So don't worry about other Avon reps being on there. Don't worry that you're not local. Just post. Look at topical pages on Facebook as well. If there's something big in the news, something on this morning, comment on there. People might have a look at you to see who you are. Ooh, I like what she's written. Go and have a look at your page. I won't say too much about Instagram because I know Jess did a big piece on Instagram earlier. Obviously it's about pictures on Instagram, so make sure you use pictures. And I'm guilty of putting too many products on there and not enough personal stuff. But whenever I go on holiday, I always seem to get more orders, which is probably because I put the personal pictures on there. Use your hashtags. Think topical. Fear of missing out before anyone else. Makeup artist. Think what you're trying to promote. What people who are your target audience, what might they like. Remember, Instagram's worldwide, so if you can keep it to this country, to the UK, then they're your target audience. You don't want a load of followers from China who can't buy from you, unfortunately. Like other people's posts, they'll like you back. And there's an option on Instagram so you can automatically post to Facebook. So if you put something on Instagram, it'll automatically put it on your Facebook page. You don't have to post it on both. Twitter, you're quite restricted with what you can say on Twitter, so keep it short. Remember your hashtags. Your hashtags the category, so anyone searching for that category will see what you've put up on there. Look at other people's posts, see what they're posting, retweet it. They'll be able to see that you've retweeted their post, and they might retweet yours. They might have a lot of followers. Comment on their posts, follow people, be friendly. If you're just posting on your own page and not interacting with anyone else, you're not going to get much back from it. You need to interact. Pinterest, I think this is a bit newer than Facebook, so it's quite underused for Avon reps. So create some topical boards. People can pin things that they like, and you can create different categories. You can pin things from other people. And you can add your store link to everything that you've got on there, so you can put different products, what you use in the products, photos of the actual product. Blogging, this is one of the main things that the American reps seem to use, writing a blog. It does take a bit more time, but when things are time consuming, it puts a lot of people off, so there's a lot less people writing a blog, and it's a bit like an online diary, isn't it? So you can write about whatever you want, and if people are interested in you or something you've written about comes up on a Google search, they'll come into your blog. I use WordPress, but there's plenty of hosting sites out there. Some you can pay for, some are free. So have a look at other people, see what they've written, see what sort of things they're writing about, see what sort of styles they use, and write about your day. What the customers find helpful, write about something that would be useful to someone. If you're wanting to do something, quite often you'll Google it, how do I? include hair and rope, advice, and white liner. If someone's new to makeup, they might not know that and they might be searching on Google for it. How do I use such and such new product? If you've written about how to do that, then your person might come up on a Google search for a customer trying to work out how to do it, and then if they like what you've written, they'll like it. Repeating words will help the search engines pick up your posts. So if you're writing about a particular product, remember to name the product in what you're writing. Last but not least, blogging. So it's like blogging, but on a video. So create a YouTube channel. My little boy's 5 and everything's about YouTube. He thinks it's amazing that you can see kids opening toys on YouTube. He said to me, Mom, when you were little, did you really want a YouTube channel? I said, George, YouTube didn't exist when I was little. And I film him sometimes, so he's got the Avon pyjamas on, walking around the living room. He's on YouTube, so he's doing YouTube stuff. And he sells Avon. Create new content, show people what the products really look like. I'm not great at putting my face on there. My little boy's quite happy to be the centre of attention, but if I'm showing a product, I tend to put it on my hand so I don't have to show my face on the channel because I'm still quite nervous about putting myself out there. Or I'll show the brochure so people can see the products in the brochure, hold the products, things like that, rather than putting myself right in front of the camera. And you can add tags on there, so if people are searching on YouTube, a bit like a hashtag on Instagram, you've got a tag on YouTube and people can find you there. And don't forget to actually share your stalling in the comments, so anyone who's watched your video can actually click on it afterwards. And then once you create the video, get the link to the video out there. So put your video on Facebook and people can click from Facebook onto YouTube. There was a video last year I filmed on TV when Dr. Hillary was on this morning with the Skin So Soft. I think I had about 5,000 views of a film of my TV. But people who were searching for Skin So Soft obviously found that video of Dr. Hillary recommending it.
Sorry, I've got a question. How many videos do you post? Is it like weekly, monthly?
I try and do 2 or 3 a campaign.
Thank you.